Have you ever wondered why you can't resist checking your phone for the latest sale notifications? Or why you feel a rush of excitement when that package arrives at your door, even though you ordered it just yesterday? Welcome to the world of the dopamine loop, a powerful neurological cycle that retailers, app developers, and marketers have learned to exploit with surgical precision. Today, we're going to dive deep into the science behind why you keep buying more, even when you don't need it. First, let's talk about dopamine. Contrary to popular belief, dopamine isn't exactly the pleasure chemical. It's more accurately described as the anticipation chemical. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that our brains release when we anticipate a reward. It's the feeling you get when you're about to bite into your favorite food, not while you're eating it. It's the excitement before opening a gift, not after you've seen what's inside. This is crucial to understand because companies don't need to make you happy. They just need to make you anticipate happiness. And that anticipation, that's what keeps you coming back for more. In our evolutionary past, dopamine helped us survive. It motivated us to seek food, shelter, and reproduction. But in our modern world, this ancient system has been hijacked by shopping apps, social media, and endless consumption. The dopamine loop in consumer behavior works in 3 distinct stages. Let's break them down. Stage 1. The trigger. This is where it all begins. A trigger can be external, like seeing an ad on Instagram, receiving an email about a flash sale, or walking past your favorite store. Or it can be internal, like boredom, stress, or the simple desire to feel something new. Companies spend billions perfecting these triggers. Push notifications are timed for when you're most vulnerable. Ads are personalized based on your browsing history. Even the red notification badges on apps are designed to create urgency and anxiety. Stage 2. The craving. Once triggered, your brain starts craving the reward. You imagine how good you'll feel when you get that new pair of shoes, that gadget, or that limited edition item. Your dopamine levels spike not when you buy it, but when you think about buying it. This is where the add to cart button becomes so dangerous. You're not committing yet, but you're feeding the craving. You're one click away from that dopamine hit. Stage 3. The response and reward. You make the purchase. For a brief moment, you feel satisfied. Your brain gets its reward. But here's the problem. The actual reward rarely lives up to the anticipation. The dopamine spike happens during the hunt, not the capture. Once you have the item, the excitement fades quickly. And what does your brain do? It starts looking for the next hit. The loop begins again. Now that we understand the loop, let's talk about how companies weaponize it against us. Variable rewards. Ever notice how slot machines are so addictive? It's because a variable rewards you never know when you'll win. Shopping apps use the same principle. Flash sales, mystery discounts, limited time offers, they all create unpredictability, which supercharges dopamine release. When you refresh a shopping app and see different deals each time, your brain treats it like a slot machine. You might find something amazing, ... or you might not. That uncertainty keeps you scrolling. Scarcity and urgency. Only 2 left in stock. Sale ends in 3 hours. These aren't just informational messages, they're psychological weapons. Scarcity triggers FOMO, fear of missing out, which amplifies the dopamine response. Your rational brain knows that another sale will come along, but your dopamine-driven brain screams, "Get it now, or regret it forever." The unboxing experience companies have turned receiving products into an event. Premium packaging, layers of wrapping, personalized notes, all designed to extend the dopamine hit. The anticipation doesn't end when you click buy. It continues through shipping updates, delivery day excitement, and the ritualistic opening of the package. Some people are so hooked on this experience that they keep buying just to feel it again. even if they don't need what's inside. Gamification points, badges, levels, streak shopping apps now feel like video games. Every purchase brings you closer to VIP status or unlocks special perks. This taps into our achievement-driven dopamine system, making shopping feel like progress rather than consumption. This dopamine loop isn't just emptying our wallets, it's affecting our mental health and society. The hedonic treadmill, no matter how much we buy, we never feel satisfied for long. We adapt to new possessions quickly and return to our baseline happiness. So we buy more, seeking that fleeting high. It's a treadmill we can never get off. Debt and financial stress, the ease of one-click purchasing and buy schemes means we can feed our dopamine cravings without immediate consequences until the credit card bill arrives. Consumer debt has reached record levels, and dopamine-driven impulse buying is a major contributor. Environmental impact. Our collective addiction to buying has massive environmental costs. Fast fashion, excessive packaging, and a throwaway culture are all fueled by dopamine-seeking behavior. We're literally consuming the planet because our brains crave the next purchase. Social comparison. Social media has amplified the dopamine loop by adding a layer of comparison. We don't just buy things for ourselves anymore. We buy them to share, to show off, to keep up with others. This creates a vicious cycle where everyone is chasing an impossible standard. So, how do we break free? Here are some practical strategies. Awareness is the first step. Simply understanding this loop gives you power over it. When you feel the urge to buy something, pause and ask yourself, is this a genuine need? Or is my brain just seeking a dopamine hit? Implement waiting periods. Create a 24-hour or 48-hour rule for non-essential purchases. Add items to your cart, but wait before checking out. Often, the craving will pass, and you'll realize you never needed it. Unsubscribe and unfollow. Reduce your exposure to triggers. Unsubscribe from marketing emails. Unfollow shopping accounts on social media. Turn off push notifications from retail apps. If you don't see the trigger, the loop can't start. Find alternative dopamine sources. Your brain needs dopamine. It's essential for motivation and well-being. But you can get it from healthier sources. Exercise, learning new skills, meaningful social connections, creative projects, or achieving personal goals. Practice mindful consumption. When you do buy something, be intentional about it. Research your purchase, consider its long-term value, and think about whether it aligns with your values and needs. Make buying a conscious decision, not an automatic response. Track your spending. Awareness of where your money goes can be. When you see patterns in your impulse purchases, you can start to identify your specific triggers and address them. Cultivate gratitude. Regularly appreciate what you already have. This shifts your focus from what you're missing to what you possess, reducing the constant craving for more. The dopamine loop that keeps you buying more isn't a personal failing, it's a feature of your biology being exploited by sophisticated marketing systems. But now that you understand how it works, you have the power to make more conscious choices. Remember, companies profit when you're on the hedonic treadmill, constantly chasing the next purchase. True satisfaction doesn't come from the next package at your door. It comes from being intentional about what you value and how you spend your resources. The next time you feel that familiar urge to buy, take a breath, recognize the dopamine loop for what it is, and ask yourself, am I in control here, or is my brain being manipulated? The choice is yours. Thank you.